You're gonna arrest me.
Show me what you're recording.
I don't have to show you anything.
Okay,
do not show him anything. You wanna look at my camera?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do.
Violate my Fourth Amendment right then.
Okay, I need to know what you're recording.
I don't need to show you anything.
Yes, you do, because this is
The only way you're gonna see it.
building.
The only way you're gonna see what I'm recording is if you're gonna take my
building.
stuff away from me. Right now. Arrest me. Here, can you hold this? Arrest me then. Arrest me.
I'm not going to arrest you.
Arrest me then.
I'm going to ask that you stop
Arrest me.
recording.
Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. What you're about to see is two Salt Lake City sheriffs getting totally schooled at the Salt Lake County courthouse. Our guy, Utah Cop Watch, was just doing his thing, working on a story, interviewing someone, you know, like any journalist has the right to do. Then out of nowhere, these two sheriffs, acting like wannabe enforcers, try to crash the interview and stomp all over his First Amendment rights. But here's the kicker, our man isn't having any of it. He stands his ground and makes sure they know he's not backing down. Seriously, if you haven't checked out Utah Cop Watch yet, you're missing out. Go subscribe to his channel right now. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. His videos are top notch, and this one is a perfect example of why he's worth following. I'll drop the link to his channel down below so you can check it out for yourself. Catch you in the comments.
He's charged with
Discharge of a firearm.
discharge of can you give me a minute? Can you give me a minute? I'm interviewing here. Can you give me a minute?
Were you given?
Who are you?
Hi, my name's Deputy Cody Cannell.
Can you please leave me alone?
No.
Leave me alone. I'm interviewing right now. Do not interfere with
Sir.
me. Walk away.
Can we get another?
Walk
to
away.
The third floor, please.
Walk away.
No,
Walk away.
sir. Were
Leave
you
me
given
alone.
A paper
Leave me
saying where
alone.
You can.
Leave me alone. Go. Walk away.
No, sir.
Am I violating any laws right now?
You were
Right now. Right now. Am I violating the laws right now?
You were violating a court order.
Right now. Right
Yes.
now. Arrest me. Here, can you hold this? Arrest me then. Arrest me.
I'm not going to arrest.
Arrest me then.
I'm going to ask that you stop
Arrest
recording.
me. I'm not gonna stop recording. Arrest me.
10-9.
Go ahead, arrest me.
Stand by, sir.
If I'm violating the law right now, arrest me. I don't have to answer to you at all.
Sir, we were just asking.
No, you interrupt me with my job right now, and you're telling me I'm breaking the law, so arrest me.
You were violating court order.
Okay,
I was just asking
arrest me.
if you could.
Arrest me then.
I don't want to arrest you.
Then what law am I violating?
We are not allowed to record up here. Hi, guys. We're not allowed to record up here. It's a court
Says
order.
who?
Says the AOC. Did they give you a paper when they came in? When you came in?
I'm not answering your questions.
Okay.
If I'm breaking the law right now, arrest me.
I don't want to have to arrest you. I want to solve this at the lowest level possible.
The lowest possible is for you to walk away and leave me alone, let me do my job.
And you have to be able to let me do mine. We have.
Then I am allowing you. Arrest me then. If I'm breaking the law right now, arrest me. Arrest me.
Hold on. What's up, woman?
Let's go.
Found a recording up here.
What's
Court
that?
order says we can't record up here, correct?
Recording where?
Right here.
Arrest me.
What are you recording?
Arrest me. If I'm breaking the law right now, arrest me.
I'm asking you a question.
Can I get your name and badge?
My name is Officer Pullman, badge number.
This situation really highlights the classic tug of war between individual rights and authority. The man was just doing his thing, interviewing someone who was totally fine with being recorded. Everything seemed to be smooth sailing until the officer decided to step in and start questioning him about his recording. Let's break it down a bit. The man had a solid point when he calmly asked if he was breaking any laws. If he wasn't, then why should he be hassled? The Fourth Amendment has our back here, protecting us from unreasonable searches and seizures. This means the officer doesn't have the right to just demand to see the video unless there's probable cause or a warrant to back it up. If the officer didn't provide a clear reason for stopping the man, it does feel like an overreach. Recording in public spaces is usually allowed, especially in places where there's no expectation of privacy, like a public building. It's all about knowing and respecting our rights in these situations. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean the officer was acting out of line or in bad faith. They might have just been trying to do their job and keep things under control. But in this case, it seems like the man had every right to walk away if no law was being broken. The big takeaway here, it's super important to know your rights and stand up for them, but it's just as important to stay calm and respectful. like the man did. Assertiveness is key, not aggression, when you're dealing with authority figures in situations like this.
No.
Have I done something wrong?
Well, no, it's just, you know, with the prison right there, kind of, when somebody's just walking around and they see them videotaping and taking pictures, it just kind of starts making people a little nervous and they consider it suspicious. So,
Okay.
I just want to know if you see your ID so I can know who I'm talking to.
You just call me good citizen. How about that?
Just call you a good citizen?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I need your ID. Because I got to verify who you are and make sure you're not a threat to the prison or anything like that.
My only interest in the prison is to take pictures of it.
Do what?
My only interest in the prison is to take pictures of it.
You mind if I ask why?
How often do you see prisons? I'm not from here, so.
No, I understand. Like I said, it's just one of those things that kind of perks people's attention and
I don't know why. I mean,
well, I mean, for all they know, you could be over here scouting a location to plan a prison break.
I think if I wanted to do that, I'd just use Google Earth.
Well, yeah.
Be a lot less,
There's that too.
you know.
I'm just saying, just try to look at it from my perspective.
Okay.
You know, so that's why, can I see your ID, please?
I don't want to give my ID.
Why?
Why would I?
Well, see, right now I'm trying to conduct an investigation.
Okay.
So I need to know who you are, so I can verify who you are.
It doesn't matter who I am.
Yeah, well, it does.
It doesn't.
It does, because I got a call about a suspicious person out here videotaping the prison.
Okay.
And the people going in and out of it. So I need to know who you are.
Okay.
So therefore, I need to see your ID, please.
All right. Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So you're saying suspicious activity, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Right now, it's just a detention, just so I can verify that nothing criminal is going on.
Okay, so what reasonable, articulable suspicion do you have that I have committed or am about to commit a crime? Because you can't, this is a constitutionally protected activity. You can't criminalize a constitutionally protected activity for the purpose of a detainment. So what are you detaining me for?
For suspicious activity.
Okay, suspicious activity. You're saying public photography, which is a constitutionally protected activity, cannot be criminalized for the purpose of a detention. This is Law Enforcement 101. Come on.
Okay, this would go a lot
Are you
faster.
T-close? Are you T-close certified?
Yes, I am. This would go a lot faster and a lot smoother if you just let me see your ID. I could verify who you are and make sure you're not a threat to anything, and then we can both be on our way.
Well, no, what you actually want to do is get my name and my information so that you can check me for warrants, because they already know I'm no threat out here on the highway. And you know I'm no threat out here on the highway. But
How do I know you're not a threat? I don't know who you are. For all I know, you could be a wanted person.
Do you know anybody that's just driving by on the road? Do you know who they are?
Hmm?
All these cars driving by on the road. You don't know who they are? Are you stopping every one of them and asking for ID?
When they're doing violations, yeah.
Okay. Well, we got a problem.
Okay.
Because I am not going to identify myself.
Okay.
So did he tell you to haul me off to jail?
You know, this kind of situation is a big reminder of how powerful it is to stand up for your rights, even when it's scary. The guy in this story got hurt for filming the police, but his courage shows why it's so important to use your right to record public officials. The First Amendment has your back on this. It's completely legal to film the police in public as long as you're not getting in their way. They're out there serving the community, and what they do should be transparent for everyone to see. But here's the thing, sometimes officers push back. Maybe they don't want to be recorded, or they think they can tell you to stop. It's crucial to know that they can't legally stop you just because they don't like it. Filming is about more than just standing up for yourself. It's a way to protect your rights and make sure they're accountable for what they do. And let's be honest, having a recording can make a huge difference if things go sideways. When you share those videos, you're not just protecting yourself, you're shining a light on how things work or don't work in our communities. It can spark conversations and push for changes that make things better for everyone. So when you see something happening, don't be afraid to pull out your phone. You're not just documenting, you're making sure everyone, including the police, plays by the rules.
The sheriff, though, I mean, like, we followed the directions. We followed, there he is, followed the directions, and no sheriff came, so. Stand down. Stand down. You don't get my ID. I haven't committed a crime. 38 Texas. Hey, let me tell you something. What crime did we commit?
You're not furnishing me your ID.
I have my 3802 states. I only need to show my ID if I'm being lawfully arrested.
Are you going to give me your ID?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I need ID.
I need to know what crime you're suspecting me of committing,
got a
because if
call.
you arrest me, let me talk, and then you talk.
Let me talk, and then you talk.
Let me talk, and then you talk. Let me talk, and then you talk. whenever you arrest me for not having committed a crime, I'm going to attach my hip to your hip for decades to come. Now, let me tell you something. You know Texas 3802? Do you know Texas 3802? Yes or no? Texas 3802. I'm going to educate you, sir. Hold it. I'm going to educate you, sir.
Wait.
I don't know. Wait. Texas 3802. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. My name is Good Citizen.
What's your name?
Don't call.
What's your name? You need to ID or you're going to get arrested.
For what?
For not failing to ID.
That's a secondary charge. You can't arrest me for a secondary charge. You have to lawfully arrest me for actual crime. Listen, you're going to make a bad mistake. You're making a bad mistake. And this is what we do for a living.
Okay, good.
Okay? This is why we do this, y'all. He's going to arrest me for Texas 3802. Look it up.
Just your name.
This isn't Nazi Germany. You can't just
This is Nazi Germany. Stand down, sir.
ID.
Just your
Talk
name.
some sense into him. We're going to own
I'll show you mine.
We're going to own.
Let me see your ID and I'll show you mine.
Name and ID.
What is your name and badge number?
I'm going to ask you one more time.
Stand back away from me. Stand back away
I'm
from
going to
me.
be arrested if I don't give you my ID. Okay, so under threat of arrest, I'm going to give you my ID. But no, I'm going to see you in court.
Yep.
For forcing my ID.
If I don't give you an ID, are you going to arrest me?
Of my Fourth Amendment rights.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't ID?
I'm afraid
You
so.
want to ID? You really want to violate my
That's
Fourth
the threat
Amendment
of
rights?
arrest.
I'll give it to you, but I'm going to take you to court.
Yes. We're going to own you.
You don't care?
We're going to own everything you own. Do you understand that?
You came up to us hostile.
No,
Let him de-escalate him, and then come back and talk to us like a man.
Yeah, hey, social distance. Back up.
Let me ask you something.
What law I broke?
I got the call to come here
I need you to
because
articulate what law I
you were
broke.
disturbing the peace here.
We're disturbing the peace.
Well, that's the call we got.
Well, that's what they said. You come do your investigation, you find out that I'm actually engaged in a constitutional protected activity.
Fine, but I need your ID.
You don't need my ID unless I've been lawfully arrested.
Name and
3802, Texas 3802.
My name is James.
You do not need my name, my ID, unless I've been lawfully arrested.
I haven't broken a law, sir.
I need your supervisor, sir.
Disorderly?
He's the supervisor,
Well, I'm
okay?
disorderly.
So
You
is the
think
county,
that's fucking orders.
the county attorney here? I need to speak with the county attorney. I need your supervisor.
I need the sheriff. Call
Who
the
is your
sheriff.
supervisor?
Call the sheriff now.
Well, the
I need the sheriff
Call
right
the
now.
sheriff now.
Okay, what's your name?
Your name is defendant.
Yeah. it's gotta
Okay?
be.
That's the name that you have now is defendant. I want the sheriff here right now. I'll sit here and wait.
I'll sit here and wait. Call the sheriff.
Throughout the interaction, the officer tries to scare the man by getting closer, ignoring the man's request for personal space. The officer seems to want control and submission, but the man doesn't back down. He reminds the officer of his rights and refuses to turn off the camera or move without it. He emphasizes how filming is essential for his safety, especially in unpredictable encounters with law enforcement. This video is a timely reminder to know and use our rights when facing potential misuse of power. The man stays calm, showing the strength of citizen journalism and the importance of holding public officials responsible. All citizens must know their rights and the limits of law enforcement authority. In this case, the man's knowledge of his First Amendment rights helps him stand his ground and keep filming without fear. While officers have a duty to protect and serve, they must also respect citizens' rights. The officer had no legal reason to ask for the man's ID, and the man's awareness of his rights lets him stand firm. By using our rights and recording interactions with officials, we make sure they're accountable. This leads to a fair and transparent society. Remember, it's our duty to hold officials accountable. By using our rights, we ensure justice. As citizens, we must be watchful and active in keeping our society fair and just. Share your thoughts about the officer's actions in the comments, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos and visit his channel to appreciate him for standing up for our rights. Find the links in the description.
Will work from there, sir. I promise.
Am I too close?
Yes.
Put some yellow tape up.
I'm sorry?
Yellow tape.
That's not required, sir. Really. I'm just asking for your cooperation.
Is it a lawful
I'm not
order?
trying to stop you from videoing, but I'm not going to allow you to instruct or interfere with my
Obstruct?
investigation. So all I'm asking you to do, I've done this 100 times.
I know,
get
me
it.
too.
You probably have too.
I ain't going nowhere. What's your
Move back, sir.
What's your name and badge number?
You're going to move back, sir. It's
What?
Simmons 6811.
Where's the
and you're
investigation?
about to be on the hood of the car. Please don't do that.
For what?
Just move back. That's all I
Tell
ask
me
you
why.
to do.
Is it
All I ask you to do is
under
move
the
back.
threat of arrest? Are you gonna arrest me if I
If you
don't?
obstruct or interfere in my investigation,
Where's the hey? Are you free to go? Is he shut up? Is he free to go? Where's the investigation? He's free. Are you free to go, brother? Now get my back. Is there an investigation? No, I'm not involved. No, I'm not involved.
trying to conduct an investigation.
What?
Not
Where's
arguing
what?
with you.
I know you're not.
What are you accomplishing, sir?
What am I accomplishing? Because you're trying to violate my constitutionally protected activity as a member of the media.
Absolutely not.
Then where's the
I
investigation?
haven't violated your
This
rights
guy's
in
free.
any way.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
I'm over here talking to this guy.
Oh, okay.
You asked me, so if you asked me, that means I have a right to say no, right?
We're done. Just stay
I know, so kick rocks. You do understand I know the laws. Hey, this guy just tried to say I gotta stay away from the car. Hey, now, where can I go?
I asked you. I didn't.
Well,
say
you asked me.
couldn't. I asked you.
Please can I
not
get some
to go
space? Why are you
behind
so
the car.
close to me, man? Are you trying some intimidation tactics
We're
with
having
me?
a conversation as
Well,
well.
I'm not trying to engage that close.
When it comes to recording in public places like a parking lot and interacting with police, it's essential to know your rights and responsibilities under U.S. law. Citizens have the right to record in public spaces as long as they're not interfering with police activities, which is protected by the First Amendment. However, things can get tricky when police officers ask for identification. The laws around this vary by state. In some states, known as Stop and Identify states, you must provide your name if the police have reasonable suspicion that you're involved in criminal activity. Refusing to do so could result in arrest. In other states, if you're not suspected of a crime, you're generally not required to show ID unless you're driving. If you find yourself in this situation, it's wise to calmly ask the officers if you're free to go. If they say yes, you can leave. If not, ask why you're being detained. Knowing the specific laws in your state is crucial because it empowers you to handle the situation better. For instance, if you're in a state without stop and identify laws and you're not suspected of a crime, you can refuse to show ID. However, always do this politely to avoid escalating the situation. If an officer threatens to arrest you for obstruction, remember that obstruction usually means physically interfering with their duties. Simply refusing to show ID where not legally required doesn't typically count as obstruction. Always document the encounter if you feel your rights are being violated, but do so without interfering with the officers. Staying calm and respectful is key during these interactions. Aggressive behavior can make things worse. If you're unsure about your rights or think they were violated, it's a good idea to seek legal advice from a civil rights attorney. They can offer guidance tailored to your situation. In short, while you generally have the right to record in public and aren't always required to show ID, knowing your state's specific laws and keeping your cool during police interactions can help protect your rights and de-escalate any potential tension.